Should Mayweather be afraid?
Stephen A., his phone lines are open 24/7, and I don't think Floyd is going to be calling. I loved what I saw from my man Manny on Saturday night. And I will start off my little soliloquy with what I tweeted at 1:20 a.m. Saturday night / Sunday morning, maybe 15 minutes after the fight was over. I tweeted that somewhere Floyd was thinking, quote, "No, I can't fight him yet. He still has too much left." As you, Stephen A. Smith, our boxing guru on this show, correctly noted on Friday as we talked to Teddy Atlas, Manny took on a really dangerous foe on Saturday night. A Timothy Bradley with an iron jaw and an iron will. A man 5 years younger than Manny. A man who came out swinging from the heels with an all-out onslaught of haymakers, trying to knock out Manny in the first couple of rounds. And what did Manny do? Even though it sure looked to me like Bradley was bigger and stronger than Manny. He was certainly bigger and stronger than that first fight that Bradley stole in the all-time robbery in the history of boxing. What did Manny do? He withstood the onslaught. And the last 6 rounds of that fight, he put on a boxing clinic, continually tattooing Timothy Bradley with combos that Timothy could not see because they were quicker than the eye. And he continued to hit Timothy Bradley with power punches that Floyd Mayweather still only dreams of. And I remind you, Floyd is 2 years older than Manny Pacquiao. They say Floyd's 37. I don't know. He could be 38, 39. He might have turned 40 before this fight started because it took forever for this fight to start.
Forever.
Yeah. So, final takeaway, Stephen A. What did I see on Saturday night? I saw a man whose hand speed right now is equal to a Mayweather's at age 37. And I saw a man who had punching power still that he just unleashed on Bradley's jaw. Couldn't knock him down, couldn't knock him out, but he wobbled him several times in ways that Floyd could never dream of wobbling Timothy Bradley. So, final takeaway, I saw a man who, if he is willing to step out of his role as a politician in his native Philippines, as a pop singer, as a spiritual leader, which I think he more than willing is to do, to fight this man, Floyd Mayweather, I think he would still punish Floyd Mayweather, which is why Floyd will continue to run from Manny Pacquiao. Maybe Floyd should wear yellow in his next fight. I don't know, yellow trunks?
Oh, boy.
Are you finished?
I'm just getting wound up.
Are you finished?
Here.
Let me tell you something, man. You know, you're so disrespectful, but it's all right. It's okay. You know, you feel the way that you feel. Look, Manny was impressive. He deserves to be given a lot of credit for that. I saw the hand speed. I saw somebody that walked into that ring and was the superior boxer and the superior fighter. I thought he won 6 of the last 7 rounds of the fight. I thought he schooled Timothy Bradley to some degree. I thought that Timothy Bradley was really devoid of power because he caught Manny on a couple of occasions, but really stunned him but couldn't really hurt him. And that's the problem with Timothy Bradley. He came into the fight 31-0, but just 12 KOs. We know he's got an iron chin and he's got an iron will, even though Provodnikov nearly knocked him into another stratosphere a couple of fights back. But that boy, Ruslan, I mean, he can really hit. So he could hurt anybody at that weight division. But Timothy Bradley is somebody to be respected. He's formidable. He's not somebody that should be summarily dismissed. I've got nothing but mad respect and props to give to him. And more importantly, I think that he deserves credit from this perspective. You know, when the crowd started booing, when he talked about he injured his leg and all of this other stuff, he's an honest guy. Because if you remember, when he almost got knocked out a couple of fights ago by Provodnikov, he flat out said it. He said, I was concussed for the last half of the fight. I didn't know where I was. It was just sheer will. I mean, he really hurt me. So he's a guy whose honesty should be applauded. And when he sits there and says that Manny Pacquiao is the best in the world, I can understand how he would feel that way because he hasn't gone up against Floyd Mayweather. He's gone up against Manny Pacquiao twice. Manny Pacquiao deserved to win the first fight. He definitely won Saturday night in my estimation, and it is what it is. But when you look at some of the things that Manny exposed himself to, he was tentative for a reason. Obviously, getting put to sleep and knocked into tomorrow by Juan Manuel Marquez had a lot to do with it. So he's a bit tentative, didn't want to rush in there and expose himself and get checked with a counterpunch or what have you. And I understand that. But let's be clear about something. No matter how gifted Timothy Bradley is, no matter how much of a will and an iron will that he has and a chin and all of this other stuff, he is not Floyd Mayweather Jr. Let's put that in its proper perspective. Let's pump the brakes, calm ourselves down, and recognize that Timothy Bradley, as good as he is, as worthy of a challenger and a champion as he is and was, he is not Floyd Mayweather Jr. It's a different stratosphere. And in terms of Manny Pacquiao, I'm trying to tell you, I don't know if Manny Pacquiao would catch Floyd Mayweather. That's the issue here. You know, you can sit there and talk about what he could do, Skip. You can talk about his hand speed. You can talk about what his power and all of this other stuff. Many a men have tried. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is unblemished. He is untouched. He is undefeated in his professional career. That's the reality of the situation that everybody needs to embrace. He has not been beaten ever. Manny Pacquiao has lost 5 times. He's been knocked into tomorrow on at least 2 occasions. Floyd Mayweather, that has not happened to him. So you need to recognize that, appreciate the greatness, and instead of talking about how Floyd's a chicken and money is an issue and all of this other stuff, well, if Manny Pacquiao wants it so bad, why doesn't he accept the terms that Floyd Mayweather gave to him?
He has.
$40 million.
He sat right here and said, I'll do whatever he wants.